Okay, maybe you ask yourself, hey, what's the difference between this unit and that unit? Well, this one is also available to be attached underneath the desk, as you can see. So it replaces actually the remote which is delivered with your desk. And this one is just drilled into the desktop. So it's a different way of mounting. And by the way, this one you can also place on top of the desk, or you could even attach it there, so you probably don't need the glow light. And you can also use this unit as a room booking device. So you can also attach it to your meeting rooms on the outside. Back to the desk panel again. The biggest difference is that this one has a display and this one hasn't. So you got some buttons here which you can use and that's it. And this one has a menu. It also contains the name of the one who booked the desk, for example. So it's more responsive. It gives you more information. In basics, it has the same features. And of course, when it comes to the height adjustability of the desk, it shows some more information. So it can show, for example, the exact height of the desk in millimeters or centimeters. So there's a little bit more possibilities in this one than this unit. The other big difference is that this unit communicates different from this one. This one is Wi-Fi based, so it needs connectivity to the internet via Wi-Fi. This one connects via a gateway, so it communicates directly with a gateway. So you can attach, let's say, 80 of these units to one gateway, and the gateway needs PoE to be attached to the internet. And that's just how you prefer to have your hardware connected in your network. There's a lot of companies who say, hey, it's quite easy for us to do Wi-Fi, and that's the biggest thing. Another difference is that this unit has its own sensor already built in. So if you buy this unit, it also contains an occupancy sensor. This one is just delivered without a sensor, but we have an accessory which you can attach to it by cable. It will be draw power from the unit itself, so we can attach a sensor to it. So it's exactly an accessory. What the same for both counts, both have the possibility to attach a glow light to the unit itself, for the same purpose, of course. The most important differences between the Connect and the Interact.